listening to Agape FM, nearer to you.
I Believe by Nathan Nelson, saying so long, bye-bye. That is my favorite song, by the way. Welcome to the Midday Talk at Agape FM, bringing the gospel nearer to you. I am Nwabisa, and I'm going to be your host for today. It is 2 minutes past 1 on a Friday afternoon. It is the 25th of March 2022. There are a bit showers outside with 18 degrees Celsius. And today I am joined by Mr. Nilton Makazhu. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah, you did.
Of Iconic Models, South Africa. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, sir. I am good. Perfect weather. I love the weather outside. So
Yeah, we can say that it's the perfect weather.
It's a perfect weather. So welcome to the Midday Talk, and thank you for coming through.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here too. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you for actually coming through. This is the Midday Talk. As you know, that we are always bringing you business people, bring movers and shakers, and most importantly, we bring you entrepreneurs. And today is no different. Mr. Makazhu here is the founder and the owner of Iconic Models South Africa. Before I get to anything, do you have a shout out to anyone that who might be watching right now?
I would just say a shout out to everyone who supports me and who's been a part of this journey. I would just say a shout out to my mom, but unfortunately she's passed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry about that. We are on 069-402-1131. If you want to give a shout out to Nilton, or if you have a question for him, please do give us a call or a WhatsApp on 069-402-331131. As you all know, that I always read the bio first, so that you know who he's speaking to and what he is all about. And today is no different. Nilton Makazhu is in the showbiz industry, majoring in modeling and filming. He ventured into modeling when he was 16 and grew into it. He now runs his own agency. They are currently developing a TV series called IBHAYI'S Utopia, where he is the producer and the director. They are also currently busy organizing an international fashion show, which will take place on the 21st to the 23rd of May 2022. Models from other countries will also participate. Welcome once again. A brief description or introduction about yourself, who Nilton is, and why are you in the showbiz?
Basically, I can describe myself as a dreamer.
Okay.
I am passionate about this industry ever since I was introduced into it. I fell in love, so it's more of passion and also my choice of life. That is what drove me to be in this industry. So that's basically it.
It's quite a vast, a broad industry, if I might say it myself, because we're living in a digital world.
Exactly.
Everything is happening. We're seeing everything on television. We're living everything what we're seeing on television, and I think we will get back into it later on in the interview. The time is 6 minutes past 1 on a Friday afternoon. This is the Midday Talk at Agape FM, and my guest today is Nilton Makazhu of Iconic Models South Africa. Iconic Models. You've been in the industry for quite a long time now. Would you say that you are an icon within this industry yourself?
Basically, I can't say I'm an icon at this stage because I mainly like to operate behind the scenes. So I don't describe myself as an icon at this stage, although I feel like at some stage I'll eventually have to come out and
Yes,
get
yes,
noticed.
yes, yes,
But
yes.
at this stage, I can't really say I'm an icon. I'm
You're
still
the
building
man.
it.
Yeah, you're the man doing everything that everyone else is seen for the work.
Yeah. What I can say is I create icons.
Yeah, yes, 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 and that is phenomenal. That
Yeah.
is phenomenal. Anyone who is doing something out there is created. So, big ups to you. Thank you so much. How long have you been in this industry? Because you mentioned that you started modeling at age 16. How long have you been in operation with the iconic models?
Basically, I've been in this industry for about 16 years. And as an agency or running an agency, I think we are in our eighth or ninth year, if I can recall. So basically, yeah, we've been around.
So being in this industry, and this is a showbiz industry where modeling is at its peak. Fashion designers are you utilizing fashion models now. Everyone is using models now. There's also the filming, which sometimes needs models. So would you say what would you say are the benefits of being in this industry or being in this market?
The benefits are quite broad. The biggest benefit one can have is establishing a very strong economical and social network
All
through the
right.
connections modeling connects you with.
Okay.
For example, let's just say promotions. You are doing promotions for big companies. You also do pageants, adverts. This links you to the prominent people in the corporate world. So you get to establish a very solid foundation that will not only enable your modeling career,
All right.
but will also enhance and assist you for the afterlife, after modeling life. Get it? What also modeling does to one is it teaches people etiquette,
Yes. Yes.
and then there's grooming and deportment. So basically, there's a huge difference between a model and a normal person.
Okay. All right.
Basically, we can say if it is a lady, we are saying, if it is a woman rather, we are saying women or the models, they would uh, they would be in the category of ladies,
Okay.
not just a woman,
All right.
because there is a difference in my view between a lady and a woman.
I want to get into that. I want to double tap into that. I like the difference because you know best. You are in this field
Yeah,
within
yeah,
this
yeah,
market. I don't know. I regard myself as a lady and sometimes a woman. So, so I want to know the difference. What is the difference between a lady and a woman in modeling or showbiz?
I wouldn't say in modeling, but I would say in life.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Because generally we can classify every other gender.
Okay.
The female gender is woman. But what makes one a lady from a woman?
Oh, right. Okay.
It is now but the principles by which she lives with and follows. You know,
Okay.
there are people we can say, like if you look at people who are like in the corporate world most of times, you don't see them running the streets, no matter how late they are.
Yes. Yes.
If you get into the office or in their workplace or anywhere, it's rarely you see them chewing gums in public, eating in
Yes,
public.
yes. Oh, all right.
They are always hygienic. Their clothes are well ironed and well kept. Their hair is well done. Get it? They pay particular attention to their skin and how they talk, how they address people. It's rare to see a lady shouting, like calling a friend.
True,
They'd
true.
rather walk fast in order to catch up with the
yes,
person.
yes,
But they
yes.
don't shout like, yo, Nwabisa, Nwabisa. You see? So there are virtues by which a lady lives by, and some things they can say we don't do. For instance, like the biggest one, no matter how late a lady is, she will never run the streets.
True. Sure.
Okay.
That is, I think, I take that one. I take that one. And from Nilton himself, he's saying that there's a difference between a woman and a lady. You are a woman because you're female, and you become a lady by virtue on how you treat yourself and how you actually go about your life and the values values and principles that you choose to live your life by. And I love how you also put it that when you are a lady, you don't run. When you're a lady, you don't even shout. You'd rather pace up so that you get to that person. I think that's a tip for myself.
Yeah.
I'm very loud, so it's very easy for me to actually shout. But okay, I don't run, so yeah. So with modeling, right?
Yeah.
Many people say modeling boosts your confidence. When you're in modeling, you know, posture.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
also
yeah.
ladylike principles as well, or how you actually carry yourself. I want to know what's the purpose behind modeling.
First of all, we have to understand what modeling is,
Yes, yes.
because in layman's terms, or in the general term, people would assume modeling is walking down the ramp,
Yes,
either
yes.
it's Miss South Africa or just fashion shows. But modeling is more than that.
Okay.
It's a broad field that opens doors to many people and many staff in the industry. I would say the biggest thing to be a model, in my view, without acknowledging the runway and the beauty
Yes,
pageants
yes.
and the outfit, I would say the biggest thing, one, or what you know, the people, modern people call it, the biggest flex
Yes, yes.
is grooming and etiquette.
Oh, that's deep.
That is the biggest asset I can say you can get from modeling.
Okay.
Because you are set for life if
Yes.
you get grooming and deportment. You learn how to talk, you learn how to speak, you learn how to dress, you learn how to sit, everything. Get it? The social manners, what is expected of you when you go to a dinner, what
Yes,
is
yes.
expected of you when you go to a product launch, what is expected of you when you go to a party, at this event. You see, this is what modeling teaches and prepares you. When you go and meet this type of person, what are you expected to do? When you go to an interview, what are you expected to do? When you're with family, what's the difference when you're at dinner with family and when you're at dinner with workmates and such things like that? So even if you don't make it as a model on the runway or on the ramp, there are other opportunities that can open doors for you. Back in the day, we would equate grooming and deportment just more like a receptionist course or a secretarial course,
Yes.
because when you're groomed, you could do basically all of those stuffs because you're taught email etiquette, phone etiquette, behind the desk etiquette, so you know how to handle yourself. So that's why you would see like most of the people who became PA to those corporate positions, personal assistant, most of them they had a modeling background, so that they knew how to dress, they knew how to talk, they knew how to handle themselves and carry themselves.
And it's quite important how you put it that even though you don't make it to the runway or to the ramp, as long as you have the etiquette, and it also plays in a professional, if I could put that way, in a professional aspect in your life as well. Because to be a person, to be working in a corporate facility, you need those etiquettes,
Yes.
right? So yes, if even if you do not, you don't want to go into modeling, but these are life principles.
Yeah, because back in the day, before the lockdown and stuff, we would engage other corporates who would bring their employees for grooming
Yes,
and and
okay.
etiquette. You see, and we also had companies that would approach us for receptionists, for secretaries. They would want from our pool, irregardless of the educational qualification
Yes,
of that
yes.
person. But because she's a groomed model, she can do the job that they want because she
Alright.
knows. You get it?
Very important there, very important. And please, if you missed that, we are live on Facebook. We are Agape FM, and this will be also available on YouTube. So please do go and like and subscribe on our page. It is Agape FM. I'm sitting with Nilton Makazhu of Makazhu, right?
Yeah.
of iconic models South Africa, and I'm getting life lessons here. We're speaking modeling, but most importantly we're speaking professional terms. We're speaking how to conduct yourself as a lady in public and in all your workspaces. I got that a lady doesn't shout, so if you see me out there and I'm shouting, please tell me that a lady doesn't shout. A lady does not shout. So Nilton, I want to know, how do I put this? The market is vast. The market is it's big. There are so many. There's a saying that sometimes if you don't try, you didn't fail because you
Yeah.
didn't try, right? And if you tried, you didn't fail because you actually tried. So failure in most people's lives, it does not exist. It does not hold any caliber. What would you say was the least impactful season ever since you started the venture?
I think this is an easy one. We can go for 2020.
Yes. Yes.
More so on my part because 2020 was when we were establishing in Port Elizabeth. So you would find that the journey was made tough by the lockdown and stuff, which means we launched in a lockdown environment. So the trajectory was kind of messed up. So we had to do by the little means that we could in order to empower and move on. So yeah, 2020, no doubt.
2020. I feel like it's been now every business is like saying okay 2020, because 2020 was the hardest in any business.
Yeah, but more so on the entertainment
Yes,
and modeling
yes,
side because we were
yes.
the most affected, and even now we are
Still finding
slowly
feet,
crawling it out
yes.
because you see most of the restrictions are still in place. They hinder the entertainment industry. It's the most affected. Everyone can basically every other industry is back to normal except the entertainment. You see, this is where
Yes,
the limits are still in place.
Actually, I'm sorry for we are sorry. I was doing my research and I came across that there are different types of modeling. There are different
A
categories
lot.
of modeling.
lot.
What is Iconic Models focusing on? Which category are you guys focusing on?
I think we offer about 11 categories when you break ours
Okay.
down. Let me just read out to you. I think ours are 11, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So yeah, we have runway modeling, which is more of fashion shows.
Yes.
That is runway modeling. Then we got vamp modeling. This is beauty pageants,
Oh, okay.
where you focus on beauty pageants. And then there's catalog. Catalog modeling is more of the commercial, the ones that we see in magazines, billboards, everywhere. That's catalog, or some would refer to editorial. And then we offer glamour. Glamour is still commercial advertising. It still falls under TV
Okay.
and print advertising. But the difference now is in the form of dressing.
Okay.
Because glamour now our focus is on those on lingerie and bikinis and
Yes,
stuff.
yes. Alright.
Then from there we go to body part. Now don't be scared when you say body part.
Okay.
Basically we are referring to parts of the body
Okay.
that certain clients or products adhere to.
Alright.
For example, lips
Okay.
or face. They are face models who don't do runway. They don't do
It's just
beauty
face.
pageant. They're just there for their face. Like if
Okay.
you want a pretty face, if you want your like for example a hair company,
Oh.
they'll just focus on face and then they put it. So there's body part. There are nails. Someone with good hands
Okay.
for nails. Someone with pretty shoes. Get it? Pretty fit. So that's body part. Then you go to character modeling.
Okay.
This is now acting. and film. You get it? I think it's one and the same thing. TV and film. So character modeling is whereby we cater for actors and actresses and TV personalities, those people who wish to go into that field. So we also offer that service. Then number 7, we have ushering and event hosting. This is where model acts as brand ambassadors for certain products. Like you get it. For example, we've got Bodyguard. We've got a Bodyguard energy drink.
Yes, I know of it.
We are helping this Eastern Cape distributor with promotion. So there's models there who will be going around, at their various places, helping out with the promotion. Then number 8, we've got what we call boudoir modeling. This is for those people who are very much comfortable with their body. And mostly it's for the art. It's for the love of art. So we also cater for those. Then number 9, we've got dance and musical. This is for those models who can dance and wanna be part of those dancers. When artists, they can come, then they want backup dancers.
Then they can just come in there.
Yes, and there are adverts which needs dancing. We understand that not everyone can dance.
Yes,
myself included. No matter how we try, we can't dance. So there are others with that talent that they can dance. So it makes it easy. And number 10 is body painting. Whereby those people there, artists, they paint on your body. You get it? And then so basically we divide our categories to cater for our African environment. You get it? Because with our Christian backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, not everyone can do everything.
Yes, true.
Get it?
True.
For example, not everyone can do boudoir because it might conflict with one's beliefs or cultural beliefs or Christian background. And then there are people who are comfortable
doing
it. So we break it up. So we don't just say, okay, no, there's runway, vamp, and commercial, and we stick at that. No, we break it up so that when one is filling their registration form, they know the selections in which they are entering.
That wow. Wow, if you are interested in modeling, they offer every kind of modeling. So if you're interested in modeling, please do get in contact with Icon Modeling South Africa. We will be leaving their contact details just after this. We're running out of time. It is 25 minutes past 1. But I still have a question for you. I have about 3 or 4 questions for you before I let you go. So we're just gonna wrap it up in a nice way. But before we get to that, what was the last celebrated milestone that you guys had?
It's quite a difficult one, but
You celebrate so many.
to me, I celebrate every milestone.
Oh,
greatly.
that is phenomenal.
So there are quite a few, but if I'm to put it in the context, I would say the last celebrated milestone was the fashion show that we did last year. It had its own obstacles, its challenges, but we pulled through. And generally, for the models and everyone, it was a success. So for me to be able to provide that platform for the models, for the girl child, doing my bit to empower them and give them a value in the community, I celebrate that milestone.
That's a huge milestone, especially when you are making a difference in someone's life. It's a very big milestone, and we celebrate with you. Thank you for doing that. Lastly, for modeling, excuse me, the fashion show. On the 23rd to the
21 to the 23rd.
21 to 23rd, of May. Is it happening this year or was it last year?
It's happening this year.
All right. Okay.
It's a huge milestone that we are going to achieve. God willingly. Yeah, because Basically, like I told you in the first place, when you asked me, I said I'm a dreamer.
Yes.
So I call myself a dreamer. And then on the other side, a visionary.
Oh, that's a true entrepreneur right there.
Yeah, a visionary. So I looked at other cities and I looked at PE or GQ, and I was quite touched and moved. Like, okay, in Durban they've got that Durban July. In
Yes.
Joburg they've got those fashion weeks. Cape Town, we know a lot. What do we have here in Port Elizabeth?
Exactly.
So we came up with this international fashion show where we are going to invite models from all over the Africa and designers. So as the inaugural event, we are not promising that we're gonna have all 52 countries in Africa represented.
Yes, yes.
If we get 6, 7,
It's also
that's
yes,
a good
yes.
start. Then from there, with the support of the corporate world, then we aim to involve as many countries as possible. So yeah, there's gonna be also some great music performances
Okay.
by some artists. I cannot name the artist at this moment because you're still in this process of negotiations. You get it? But yeah, we are going to drop in 1 or 2 national artists. Then they'll be supported by DJs from local and stuff. And also, there's gonna be quite a big number of local designers
Yes,
and
yes.
models because after all, it's a PE thing.
Yes, yes. And there you have it. Please do come in numbers on the 21st till the 23rd of May.
Tramways.
At Tramways, yes, at Tramways there is a fashion show. And please, for more details, please go into their Facebook platform and you'll find what it is all about. If you're is it still early or is it too late for any fashion designers to pull through?
Nice. There's still time.
There's still time. If you are a fashion designer, please come through. If you're an aspiring fashion model or a model, please do sign up with them. I am Nwabisa. It is 29 minutes past 1 on a Friday afternoon, and today I am sitting with Nilton Makazhu of Icon Models South Africa. He is not only a modeling fanatic, if I can put it that way. He's also a film producer, and you are in the process of filming or a series called
IBHAYI'S Utopia.
Yeah, IBHAYI'S Utopia. What is the movie all? What is the series all about?
Plainly putting it out there, this is a movie about love, drugs, sex, and money.
Okay.
This is a reflection of one's view of the current status of Port Elizabeth life.
Okay.
What the young adults are going through, the challenges they are facing, the temptations that is in front of them. So basically, this film is highlighting how they navigate their life
Okay.
in the midst of those challenges, how others fall on the road and how others persevere and achieve their goals. We have seen people with big dreams,
Yes, yes.
but those dreams were lost in drugs. And some of those dreams were lost by people pursuing something that was, what can I say, they pursued glory. And it ends up in tragic. You know, there is prostitution in hiding in Port Elizabeth, because we find out there are people who are doing prostitution under the guise of just experiencing life. So in our view, we are saying there is no difference if you look at it with those people who are doing prostitution in the open. Because basically, at the end of the day, maybe the number of guys you've slept with will equal the number of guys that one who's doing it in the open has done.
Oh, and there you have it. For more information, it will be out soon, right?
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah, very soon. So we cannot wait to see and understand the challenges that we are facing. And also I feel like it has to put out there that our generation is seeking earthly glory instead of
Exactly.
looking for the only answer that will help everyone.
We have lost
that,
our way.
yes, and that is the only truth
Yeah,
that
as
is
this other guy likes to say, like every day we stray fade away from God.
yes, so true, so true. And yes, good luck to all your future endeavors. May God guide you. May you be blessed as well in all your future prospects.
Yeah, we seek favor, not lucky.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
We seek favor,
Yes.
not lucky.
Yes, not luck. Okay. All in favor.
We seek God's
Sorry.
favor and grace.
Ooh, I am sorry about
Maybe
that.
just another lesson, because
Mm.
once I learned that luck comes from Satan.
Yes, true, true. My mistake in wording. Right. So how do we get in contact with you? Is there a number that we can contact? Who are you on social media, or what the page on social media is?
Yeah, basically Facebook and Instagram, we use the same username,
Okay.
Iconic Models South Africa.
Okay.
And WhatsApp, there is a different number to my calls. So WhatsApp is 0624 360 631. And if you want to get in touch via calls, it's 067 346 1272.
Thank you so much. If you missed any of that, please do get in contact with us on WhatsApp. We are on 069 402 1131. We will gladly refer you to Mr. Nilton. I always do this to my guests. I think if you've went on to my lives, you understand that I always ask a word of encouragement to the youth out there.
The only encouragement I can give to the youth is perseverance. I think that is the major thing.
Yes, yes.
You cannot fail without trying.
Yes.
And it is okay to fail, because success is a measure of how many times you've failed and keep on trying. So what I can just say is persevere in life, because life is not going to make it easy for you, and the society is not going to make it easy for you. There are people who discourage you on the way, and there are people who will not buy into your vision or your goal. They'll always look down upon it. So what you need is perseverance, because in the end, those people, they will understand and they will support. They will want to be associated with you. But when you're at your, beginning stage, they are not going to buy it.
True.
And also they have to persevere against the temptations that can lead them away from their path.
Nicely put, eh? Nicely put. And that's how we are leaving today. Have a wonderful weekend. Till Monday. I am Nwabisa. This is the Midday Talk. And I am sitting with Nilton Makazhu of Iconic Models South Africa. Please do get in contact with them. There is a TV series coming up, and also there is a fashion show coming up. Please do get in contact with them, or just buy those tickets and let us support. Let us always put PE or Gqeberha on the map once again. Let us be one of the big cities. I'm leaving you with Bashawn Michelle saying, God, oh my God. Till later on, goodbye.
God, my God.